The nanny poked a hole in the medicine bottle and sprayed out all the asthma medication inside. She knew full well that her employer had severe asthma, yet she emptied every single inhaler anyway, even the one hidden in the corner of the bathroom. Once she was done, she left the house and made sure to create an alibi for herself. When Claire returned to the yard and pushed open the storage room door, she found her best friend Lisa lying in a pool of blood. The sight knocked the wind right out of her. She dropped everything and rushed inside to call the police, but by the time she reached the phone, she couldn't get a single word out. She yanked open the drawer and grabbed her asthma inhaler, trying to take a puff, only to find it completely empty. In a panic, she stumbled into the kitchen and snatched up the orange backup inhaler. Strangely enough, that one was empty too. There was no one around to help her, and the suffocating sensation swallowed her whole. She fought with everything she had to get back on her feet and make it to the neighbor's house for help, but the moment she staggered out the door, she collapsed to the ground. Claire's eyes went blank as she struggled to breathe through her mouth. At that moment, the nanny was lurking outside. When she saw a police car heading toward the house, her heart skipped a beat. She never expected the cops to show up so fast. She quickly put on an act, looking worried sick, and hurried toward the house. Luckily, the police arrived just in time. They had picked up Claire's distress signal and rushed to the scene. Meanwhile, the nanny put on an Oscar-worthy performance and fooled everyone in the house. No one suspected that this soft-spoken, innocent-looking woman was actually a killer. Claire was rushed to the hospital and barely survived. While she was recovering, the nanny seized the opportunity to get close to the husband, even offering to help him dry off his wet clothes. The sudden turn of events left Mike a bit flustered, but as a devoted husband, he stayed loyal to his wife. Seeing that he wasn't taking the bait, Moni sulked back to her room. Before long, Claire recovered and came home. She noticed the house had been clean spotless. The nanny greeted her at the door dressed to the nines, even wearing Claire's own jewelry. She looked like she owned the place. Claire headed straight upstairs to the nursery and discovered that the nanny had decorated the room with colorful streamers without asking permission, claiming it would make the room feel cozier. Claire didn't think much of it at the time and brushed it off as no big deal. But the very next day, while going through her friend's belongings, Claire found a note in Lisa's pocket. It was a message Lisa had left on the day she died, and it made Claire suspect that her friend's death might not have been an accident after all. She immediately drove to Lisa's workplace and found an identical photo on her desk, a promotional picture of a house for sale. It caught Claire's attention. Filled with suspicion, she drove to the house in the photo. The moment she stepped inside, what she saw left her absolutely stunned. The nursery in this house had the exact same streamers hanging from the ceiling, identical to the ones the nanny had put up in her own home. Claire knew something was seriously wrong. She rushed back home, now convinced that the nanny was the one who killed her best friend.